I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
I would be, of course I would be. Do you wish? No, of course I would be honored to help my Jarl.
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
I was rather hoping so. Okay, this is a personal task for Jarl Elisif. If this doesn't win us a place as a resident of Solitude, nothing will. Although we might want to clear the ghost issue up before we broach the subject of buying a house. I'm not sure how that would go down, really. You'd like to buy a house? Why? My current abode's getting a little crowded. Really? Have you got friends over? Sort of. It's more a case of if you're a nobody, you can be anybody. I mean, I can blend into a crowd and have nobody notice me. But I can also be the centre of attention and have absolutely everybody remember me. Or more importantly, remember what I want them to remember. I've got no real distinguishing features, and that can be an advantage. Now, your blue fur is just, it's striking, but let's face it, it becomes what people remember. Do you ever wish you could just blend in?
I used to. Not so much now. When I was a child, it became clear that my unusual appearance would make my life a little harder. But these days, it usually does not bother me. We are all odd in one way or another. I say embrace it.
Yeah, okay, agreed, but people can be cruel, it must be hard sometimes. I hardly notice it. It's true, actually. You see, I know you're blue, but I barely notice it. I notice you. You're hard to miss. But it's not actually the blue. It's partly the scars, it's partly the earrings, but it's mostly you. You're a little different.
Well, that says a lot more about you and our friendship than it does about the color of my fur. Those who I am close to only tend to see me. Fergus had trouble understanding why others viewed me as an oddity. He used to say, your coloring is not fatal. It does not affect who you are. Give it no thought. An understandable but naive opinion.
Yeah, you're still an oddity, mate. You are an oddity, but it has nothing to do with the colour of your skin. And it's an oddity in a good way.
As I am sure you know, how someone appears can largely determine how they are treated by other people.
Yes, indeed.
A physically beautiful person usually lives in a world with a great many courtesies and smiles. On the other hand, a seemingly unusual individual often exists in a realm of awkward glances, disdain, and sometimes open hostility. I gain nothing from ignoring this fact. Whenever I notice a negative reaction, I try to bear my uniqueness in mind. Ignorance is regrettable, but it is not a crime. Anyway, I am at peace with my appearance now. I have grown into it. I no longer dwell on what makes me different, but I am aware that I am.
I'm not exactly normal myself. Well, I kind of am. If you would change your colour right now, would you? What colour would you change? If you could you do like bright green, pink? Would you change your colour?
Maybe, but I doubt it. As Fergus used to say, it is a good idiot detector. My coloring does not define who I am to me. That is what is important, I think.
Fergus, I agree, you blue abomination. Good talk, Inigo, let's change the subject. You're a freak, my friend. No, good, yes, I totally agree, you blue abomination.
Okay, Smelly, whatever you say.
I am not smelly.
What do you wish to discuss?
Okay, that just... Actually, you know what? We haven't actually... I've not bathed, have I? I cured the disease, and we've had a night's sleep, but, yeah, you know what? Let's go. Could you read Corbin the Dragon? No. You could read for me later. Let's go.
I guess I better stand up then.
Yeah. Me too. Right, so we have got to... What time is it? It's right. We don't have long left. At least we managed to pick those nails up, and the blacksmith had actually made all 30. But I did decide to put an order in for another 50 just in case, because you never know, right? You never know. But it does mean... Oh, it's someone practicing the flute. Right. Now, we may be a little early. In fact, we're almost certainly going to be told to come back in a few minutes, aren't we?
I'll be ready at nightfall.
It is nightfall! Fine. Let's just kind of... Well, let's go and chat to the bards. Well, they were very boring. Yes, they were. Okay. Right, Brother Ickard. I am ready to go.
Excellent. Let's see what we can discover. I'll have a look around the main hall while you investigate the library.
Okay.
Look for anything you think is out of place.
Anything out of place. Alright, fair enough. Could you... Fine, I'm gonna go first then. Okay, I may have found some things out of place already. I know I'm supposed to be checking the library, but, yeah, out of place. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Orion's going to do his nut. You know what librarians are like. I know he's a curator, not a librarian, but... Okay, well, some of the books are still in the shelves. That's good. Okay, now that was not me, Orion. Just letting you know. No. Rendering cooking secrets. Oh, I've not read this one. Hey, it's possible this ghost could be helpful. It could find things I've not... You know. Discovered. City of Stone. A coin purse. Orion's notes on Orgnum and the Mormor? Okay. King Orgnum... Is this relevant? King Orgnum was and could very well still be, to this day, the grand ruler of the Maurmer people, an ancient cousin of the elves of the Somerset Isle, long banished beyond Pyandonia, the Vale of Mist, for his repeated attempts at conquering the Somerset Isles. Orgnum is supposedly immortal, growing more youthful by the ages, though his greatest claim to fame was his boundless coffer, which yields pure gold from nothingness. I surmise that this boundless wealth, in fact, utilizes the ethereal transportational powers that both the Snow Elves and the Aelids seem to have employed in their culture, allowing Orgnum to reach through a portal and seize a handful of gold from some other location. Due to the seemingly random nature of the gain, I would theorize that these magical rifts were opening within the coffers and vaults of other wealthy individuals. Perhaps his own enemies, perhaps somewhere totally random. The coffer was last noted as being in the possession of the Eternal Champion in the era of Imperial Simulacrum, and all note of the coffer fell into legend and was forgotten thereafter, though I have found references that the Eternal Champion ended their days of adventure quite wealthy as a result of the coffer and other boons of their fame. They may have sealed the coffer away here in Skyrim, protected by an ancient evil so as to ward off any who would seek its absurd wealth. Perhaps it lies with what remains of a dragon priest. It could be quite a dangerous undertaking, one I do not intend to ever venture upon, but it would be curious, but it would be curious to find out its fate. Okay, I don't think this is connected. I think this is just a random thing. I probably should have been looking. Audience notes on Symmachus is... See, I don't want to get distracted. I don't want to get too distracted. We can come back and read his notes on Symmachus another time. Right now, activate Gnasta Kavata. Here's what I don't want to do in my investigations. I don't want to activate a pile of ghostly books that all apparently... Oh. Oh! I can't activate them anymore? Oh, was I looking at a book? Oh, we may have some spatial anomalies. Yes, we might. Allowing us to see things and read them from afar. All right, I'm not seeing anything down here, so let's go upwards. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of books out of place. Yes, we do. The index. Very, very useful. Yes, it is. I don't have any treasure maps yet. Yeah, in some ways this is one of the most useful rooms in this entire museum. Okay. It is a room where... Broken diamonds? Okay. It is a room where I can sit and read every book in the library. Yes, indeed. Comfortably. Sit. Should I sit? The arrow shot woman? Are any of these a clue? Search the wood by A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. I've read that. And most of these look like things I've read. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Maybe I should read that note by Orion. Has he taken something he should not have taken? Acquired an artifact that does not... Well, does not like the fact that it has been acquired. Archaeology fragments. No. All right then. Let's read Orion's notes on Symmachus. Symmachus was the husband of Queen Baranzia of Mournhold and the most trusted confidant of Tiber Septim. One of his key relics was a glass dagger which he passed down to his son Helseth, who awarded it to the Neverine, who in turn provided the blade to the museum in Mournhold. A number of years ago I saw the blade at Mournhold Museum in one of my numerous visits, and when news of the eruption of Red Mountain came, I tried to contact Terrassa to help safeguard the relic, but it seems that when Mournhold fell, the museum lost much of what it held to looters, bargainers, and a few safekeepers. But by the time my message arrived to her, the events already were seen through, and the museum was empty. I don't think this is the thing. She did relay to me information on a number of relics, which I have since been able to trace to possible locations, one of which was the dagger of Symmachus. It seems that the blade was sold through a number of markets and dealers until it was bought by a ritualist bound for Solstheim. Based on what I have managed to find out, the individual would most likely have taken it to a very high point, perhaps near Fricta Peak. I should like to explore that area at some point and see if my theories ring true or not. Okay, brilliant. That's something that might be in Solstheim. Search leathercraft supply. No, thank you. Okay, great. But these are things he's thinking of finding, not things he's found that have brought back some horrible occult thing. All right, then. So, what am I missing? Okay, I'm getting this weird vibe going. Was that what I was... Letter from Niles! Okay. 16th of Rain's Hand. Hello, my dearest. I hope this letter finds you well. I miss you greatly and can hardly wait to bring you here to Solitude and show you what I have laboured over for the past several months. It will be a place of greatness, to be certain. I won't go into detail because I wish it to be a surprise when I am able to bring you here. All I can say is that I miss you more with each passing day, but we must remain steadfast and patient. Soon my work will be complete and we'll be together again. Your love, Niles. Who the hell is Niles? Is that Orion's last assistant? Or is that his other name? Niles Orion. Orion Niles. Okay. Show the letter. The Dragonborn Gallery is closed to the public due to supernatural disturbance. Brother Rickard and I are investigating. I found a peculiar letter in the library. It seems rather old and makes mention of the museum building. I should show it to Rickard and see what he makes of it. Yeah. All right. So that's what I was looking for. An odd letter from somebody called Niles. Okay. Rickard. I thought your face had disappeared for a second.
Did you find anything?
I did. I found a letter.
Ah, yes. This is a personal letter from Lord Macnarian to his wife. Niles Macnarian was the benefactor who paid for and oversaw the entire construction of this very building. It looks as if the seal was broken a long time ago, perhaps delivered and then recovered by the original sender. Whatever its fate, the letter seems to definitely have something to do with the ghostly presence here.
Okay, there was a...
Let's keep looking about, but do be careful. I think the spirit is starting to become agitated. Several weapons fell off the wall right behind me, and many of the dishes in the reception room hall flew off the tables and landed at my feet.
Okay.
I'm a bit tired at the moment, to be honest. Trying to attune my senses to an unknown specter is really taking its toll. I think I'm gonna have a lie down in the staff barracks for a couple of hours. I suggest you use one of the other beds in there and get a little rest as well when you're satisfied.
I'm rested. Have a rest in the staff barracks. That sounds like a really daft idea. Does that sound like a daft idea to you? It sounds like a daft idea to me. Where's my torchbug lantern? Thank you. Woo! Oh, God, there he is. Okay, so there was somebody who paid for all this. And Orion brutally murdered him and bricked his remains up in one of these alcoves. And the ghost is now coming back for revenge. Or something. So we're supposed to just rest a little bit now? Have a rest. Just, yeah. When he said weapons were jumping off the walls... I hope we put them back. No! No! No, no, no! No! Just... No! Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't go near any of the... This... Oh, Jesus. Don't ask. I'm just going to take the man's advice and go for a little... Yeah. Let's go for a little rest in a haunted museum. What could possibly go... I'm going to rest. Can you stay awake? Can you... It's going to be like a quick 1 hour nap. A power nap. Yeah? You keep guard. Oh... I didn't want to sleep for 2 hours. I wanted to sleep for 1 hour. Just 1 hour. I can't move.
Oh, good, you're awake. You have to come see this.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh yes, the mannequins seem to have come to life on their own and have come down from the armory and begun to wander around the museum, while their compatriots have apparently barricaded themselves on the other side. But no, this is actually what I wanted to show you. I can't explain it beyond saying there definitely is something awry here. They are trying to get our attention, but what exactly they're trying to say is beyond me. Perhaps you should look in the Natural Science Museum. Check under the book stacks under the curator's office and look in the wine cellar. I'll check out the Daedric galleries in the Hall of Lost Empires for clues.
Wait, which one? I've got to find additional clues. You said wine cellar, you said museum of history, and just give me a second. Find additional. Right, natural science, wine cellar, and book stacks. You want me to go to the book stacks again? Did he seem a little blasé about that? Legal basics? Not read that one. Taking that one. Just Great Houses of Morrowind? I don't want to talk to the steel mannequin. I am not cleaning this place up. No, I'm bloody well not. Right, so they've moved the table. Oh yeah, that's not creepy at all. Thing is, we haven't actually got the full Elven gear yet, so I'm hallucinating. That's what's happening. Let's go to the wine cellar and avail ourselves of some of the contents. Yes, that... Have these stones always looked suspiciously skull-like? Or is my imagination, earning its keep? Alright, I don't want to ruin this wine. It's probably expensive. In fact, I think it's spiced wine. Do you think we can pick it up before the ghost knocks it? Oh, it's empty. Right. Oh. Okay. Let's try and get through here without...
Excuse me, my friend.
Yeah, you're excused. Let's try our best to just edge through. I mean, I know those things are going to go flying any second now. But I want to be able to look. Orion! Thing is, I'm not going to blame you for them all falling over. Because those over there look like they fell over all by themselves. But that one was going to fall over the way you were moving. Open reserve vintages. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we need to keep our eyes open for special, Wait a minute. Is the black Briar Mead in there? No. Have I not found any Cyrodiilic? You have got to be kidding me. I must have found Cyrodiilic brandy by now. Really? How odd. Okay, I'm not seeing any clues. Are you seeing any clues? I'm not. No, I'm not. Probably missing something really, really obvious. Apart from all the empty bottles. We're looking for a note or a large button that says, "Hello, I'm a secret passage." You know, that sort of thing. And I'm not. Distillery barrel. Pour ale, pour mead, pour spiced what? Let's not do that and make a mess. Okay, well, to be honest with you then, I'm not 100% sure what on earth I'm supposed to be seeing down here. So let's go to the natural history. I have no idea where it is. I mean, he said, you know the place better than I. No, I don't. I really do not. I'm afraid. No, that's the Daedric exhibit. Okay. Are we going to end up having to fight these things? You know, because I don't relish that idea. Okay, then we've got a leak. Out of curiosity?
Uh-huh. No. Right now, my mind is a dried-up riverbed.
Ha ha. Very funny. Okay, let's just get systematic and walk around checking each exhibit. Or let's just find a floating old journal. That also works. 17th of Sunheight, 10th of Frostfall. Progress on the new temple is moving along quite well. Temple. Labour issues are minimal, but supply problems plague me at every turn. You wouldn't think that quarrying stone could be any harder in the frozen north than anywhere else in Tamriel, but the hardened ground is in fact making it difficult to pry the larger stones free for breaking them down into blocks. We've exhausted most avenues here and are having some stone brought in from Markarth, though it will take some time. We did uncover a nice deposit of marble, though. Not substantial enough for construction, but we will save it for a statue, perhaps. Oh dear. This marble. Did it have sort of black ooze coming out of it, and you heard a voice going, "Run for your life!" And you thought, oh yeah, that'll make a great statue. Something like that. No? The statue of Talos is completed already, so perhaps I can use the marble for a gift or dedication of the building. I'm told that the building will be named for us and called Macnarian Hall. A painting was commissioned, and as much as I hate sitting still for so long, I've obliged them, and a painting was made. It would be nice to have my portrait up to commemorate the great efforts here, but I have other plans of commemorating the achievement. Okay. So they found some marble, probably possessed, some evil spirit, or it's just a piece of marble, and the guy that was paying for this place wanted his portrait put up, and we've not put his portrait up, and he's peeved. It's one or the other. Yes, indeed. Don't think we need the light. No. I don't think there's anything else. No, you know, one of these days we're going to have to figure out what... I think we actually have to make the exhibits here, you know. I think we actually have to make them. We need to collect things, parts, bits, something like that. We'll worry about that another time, yeah? Okay, so I've checked the wine. I've checked the Hall of Heroes. I've got something. He did say check the book. That is so creepy. He said check the book stacks, didn't he? Didn't he say check the book stacks? I should show this to Icard. Maybe I don't need to. He and I have had a short nap, and when we awoke, the Haunting Museum appears to be intensifying. I searched the Natural Science Gallery and found it to have been flooded. Not only that, but the displays have all come to life. I found an old journal floating in the water, which has handwriting that matches the letter I found. So it matches... Where did he say he was going to be? I can't remember where he said he was going to be. Ooh, okay. The Lens of Truth. I've got so many books to read. Yes, I do. I'm my own grandpa. I might skip that one. Yes, I might. Okay, where did he say he was going? Does anybody remember? Was it the Daedric thing or something? I can't remember where the hell he said he was going to be honest. upper gallery. I could, of course, just wander around until I find him. That's my usual plan when I'm in this place. Okay, did he say the library? He was... I don't think... Whoa, okay! I was going to say, I don't think he said he was going to be in the library, but I heard... Fair enough. Book stacks. Alright. He did mention that I should check the book stacks as well. These are the book stacks, aren't they? I think they are. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stop checking random rooms. I'm pretty sure he said Daedric Gallery. Or something. And... that's on one of the... I think it's opposite the natural science thing. If only I could remember where the natural science thing... I think it's down here. No, that's the Culture and Art Gallery. No, maybe it's the other side. It's definitely one of these. Actually, this one? Daedric! Okay. I wonder what... Oh, there he is. Nothing weird's going on here. Okay, Brother Icard. You're not going to be the person in question, are you?
Did you find anything?
I did. I found this journal.
Interesting. Well, it's clear that what we're dealing with is the disquieted spirit of Lord Macnarian himself. Though I'm not exactly sure why he would be upset. The hall was always named for him prior to being a museum.
Okay. Well, perhaps he feels forgotten. Portrait. Don't we need to put his portrait up?
That is a distinct possibility. The journal makes mention of a painting of him that was commissioned. Do you recall ever seeing such a painting hanging in the museum?
No. Not really,
Maybe
but...
you should have a look around the museum and see if you can find if it's been stashed away anywhere.
Storage.
I believe that if we could find it and put it prominently on display, it would appease the ghost and he would stop harassing people.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Okay, right. Search the museum for the painting of the Lord Macnarian. Right. If anyway, it's going to be the storage, right? Yeah, okay, right. We need to head to the armory. It was the armory. That's right. Hatch. Okay, that sounds weird. You'd think I'd be used to ghosts by now. You know what? Ghosts that just turn up and... Oh. Okay. Guess we're not going that way. Not that we need to. I was going to say ghosts that turn up and start, like, you know, demanding vengeance. That's one thing. Ghosts that start spinning paper around and making books. Bly. Okay. That's an empty chair. That is an empty chest. So, empty crate, empty crate. Examine the strange button. No. Just... Oh! Has that always been here? Has that always been here? Show the painting to Icard. Okay, brilliant. Maybe that's always been here. I've just never noticed it. Could have been. I mean, there's stuff like that all over the place. Right. Okay. So we need to put it somewhere prominent. Where would that be? I'm thinking the main place with the dining hall when you come in. That's probably too small for it there. Okay. Oh, he's there. He's there. Icard, do not go anywhere. No, don't go anywhere. Hall of Lost Empires. Brilliant. At least we get to see what weirdness is happening there. Nothing. Okay.
Did you find anything?
Yes, I did. I found the painting, I think.
You did? That's superb. Let's hang it up in the reception hall.
The reception hall. That is the main place? Is it? Oh, wait. Is that like the hall as you walk in? Is there space for it there? I didn't think there would be space for it. Oh, God. Yeah. I know this place like the back of my hand. You probably don't mean... I mean, I was thinking here? Oh. Here. Is that big enough? Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I hadn't noticed. I had not actually noticed the tables on the... I was so busy... I thought they were... I thought it was a chandelier. I thought it was just... I didn't even look up. I just... Or is it... Or was it... Is that new? Sit bench. Oh, I have this odd urge to do so. But don't. Okay.
Great. Now I think it's best we get some rest. By morning, I suspect that all this unpleasantness will be over. But just to be sure, we should sleep it out here just to make sure that there's nothing else the spirit is looking for.
Really? We gotta sleep... Oh, I'm thirsty again. Give me a second. We gotta sleep here out of curiosity. If I decided to run out and, you know, never come back, I just don't really like the idea of... I probably should have noticed the ceiling candelabra hanging upwards, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Okay, my mind is on other things. Where's Inigo? Inigo, I need somebody to stand guard while I sleep. Inigo? Don't make me use this teleport spell. I don't want to. I really don't want to. But I want to sleep by myself even less. Why are you there? You are following me, yes? You are... Dude. Okay. How about I say...
Yes? No.
What do you mean, no? Going?
I am sorry. That is beyond me. Moving out.
Really? Just... I'm gonna have to... Look, you know I'm a little nervous with the whole magic thing, but I'm not... Fine? No, he didn't want to, did he? Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe that would be... Maybe it's just... You know, I don't start forcing him to do things he doesn't want to do. And maybe he doesn't like the idea of standing guard while I go to sleep in a haunted museum. Does he like the idea of being in a bloody basement? Alright, fine.
Did you find anything?
Did I find anything? What do you mean, did I find anything? I don't like the idea of you... Alright. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sorry, Inigo. I'm sorry, Inigo. I need you right now.
Ah, there you are. I thought I had lost you.
So you're not annoyed with me for that? Okay, brilliant. I'm taking another one of those naps. Keep guard. Is that a fire? I can't move. Search the museum for clues about what happened. What happened? It's on... The museum's on bloody fire is what happened. All my stuff. All my bloody... Okay. All the paintings damaged. It's... Why? Everything's in the... Whoa, okay. Wait. I kind of recognize that. But I don't recognize any of the other stuff. This is... I haven't got... Oh, God. What the... Yes, I just looted a corpse that was behind me. Door requires a key. Requires a key. Okay. This is... Okay then. So, yeah, that didn't, fix this situation then. Nah, oh, Hall of Natural Science, Hall of Oddities. Wait, has that sign always been there? Probably has. I suck at navigating it. Okay. Guess I'm not going that way. I can go this way. No, I can't go that way. No. Oh. Somebody really did not like that person. No. This is stuff I have never even found. Okay, the paintings here are okay. Somebody wanted... Okay. Let's try a different way.
I will kill you.
Oh, was there something else? Did I hear something else? What the Enraged soul? An enraged scare? Okay, an enraged bloody soul. Brilliant! Regenerate health and... Invisible. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. Okay. Oh, that's more than one enraged soul. That's lots of enraged... Oh, God. No. Okay. God. Yes. Oh. Right. You know what? I'm going to need a little more, oomph, is what I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say none of that's going to help me. Alright. Oh, whoa. Yeah. This is gonna take a while. Oh, yes it is. It's gonna take a while. Where is Inigo when you need him? Oh, sneaky. Very sneaky. Ha, you thought you'd try my trick, right? No, that's my trick. Okay. Oh, please tell me that's not. Just please tell me not. Just not. Generally not. All ancient Akaviri katana, ancient Akaviri shield. Why am I being attacked by ancient bloody Akaviris? Why are there Draugrs? Okay. Why are there Draugrs and why am I looting them? Carrying too much. I'm carrying too much. Of course, I'm carrying too much. What did I... Okay, that's not value. I probably only need one. I can't believe I'm actually collecting things. I need to. My collection's on bloody fire. I'm also trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm looking for clues. That is unlocked. No, nothing. No. Septins, yes. Okay, I'm looting septins. Shush. I loot stuff when I'm stressed, okay? I'm a stress looter. Is it something back where I... Oh. What the hell am I seeing coming out of the cellar? Okay, I'm actually... That does not... Okay, can't open the cellar. Brother Ickard! Why is Brother Ickard... Black Horse Courier. Completed! Search the museum for clues about what happened. Black Horse Courier, Evening Star Edition. Word from High Rock has come that Lady Aurelia MacNarian was found dead on the 4th of Evening Star following a tragic fire that broke out in the east wing of the MacNarian estate. The Magistrate of Wayrest has investigated, but the cause of the fire has not been released to the public. Though they say foul play has not been ruled out. Lady Aurelia was the wife of wealthy philanthropist Lord Niles MacNamarian, who is best known for his work in building and establishing various temples dedicated to the Nine Divines all across Tamriel. His recent work has taken him to Skyrim, where he has been hard at work overseeing the construction of a new temple to Talos, based in Solitude. Wait, have we built the museum on the site of a temple to Talos? The news of his dear wife's demise came as quite a shock to him, and an ill-fated night of drunken mourning, he either stumbled or threw himself off the cliffs of the building site into the sea far below the Arch of Solitude. His body was unfortunately never found. The project, however, saw itself through to its completion a few weeks later, and the new temple was dedicated and named MacNarian Hall in their memory. Okay. Brilliant. But, not totally sure how that's helping me. I now know he killed himself in grief. Okay. And, unfortunately, Brother Ickard is, kind of crispy. Inigo is MIA. And I'm still kind of clueless. You'd think I'd be used to that feeling by now. It's got to be something to do with this gruesome scene. We've got people hung. And somebody... Is that like drawn and quartered? Search for more clues. I'm searching! And we've got what looks like an execution scene. Oh. Every now and again I can activate something, but I don't actually... Oh. That's odd. Yeah, so it's like we've got an execution scene here that is... Old journal. Okay, 9th of Evening Star. I received news today of my dear Aurelia's death. How can the divines treat me so? Have I not toiled tirelessly to use my fortunes and my skills to glorify their names? Am I deserving of such blatant disregard and malice? I just cannot bear this pain. Even as I write these words, I know that my heart died with you, my dear wife. I will press onwards, though somehow and finish this building and dedicate it to you, as it is my most beautiful work, befitting of you, and will be my last. I just had the commission drawn up yesterday for a marble statue to be built in your likeness, and came to an agreement with the sculptor, paying the deposit to start the work, and had not the chance to deliver the official agreement and balance owed. But it seems now that it will be a memorial of you rather than a tribute. Oh, how I wanted you to see this place, and to see your statue adorn the entrance. All I can hope now is that you will gaze down upon me from the seat of the divines and smile. I suppose a drink is in order now, as I drown my sorrow in perhaps the cold air, and walk out back will aid to clear my thoughts. Then I will deliver the commission agreement and payment first thing in the morning. Oh, so it wasn't actually like he jumped off because he couldn't bear it. Is that what did I just make that assumption from reading the earlier thing? Is that what right, where was it? It was the Black Horse Courier. Yada yada yada. The news of his dear wife's demise came as a quiet shock to him, and an ill-fated night of drunken mourning he either stumbled or threw himself off the cliffs. No, it looks like he did stumble. He stumbled. Oh, okay, mate. Okay. I can't move. Was it all a dream? Was it... Okay, not exactly, no. And... Okay!
Oh, good, you're awake. Are you all right, my friend? When I woke up, you were gone from the barracks room and lying unconscious out here on the floor.
I had a terrible nightmare. It was a really pretty bad one. Yes, it was.
Well, I should say so, and it's had a good solid hold on you to be sure. I suspect it was no mere nightmare, but Macnarian himself.
Yeah, I suspect that as well. Well, he's very deranged and disturbed. Peeved, even.
The feelings and thoughts of the dead often come to the living as very disturbed. We believe it's only because they lack the means to fully make their wills known. Did you discover anything?
Yeah, oddly enough, yes. The things I found are very much real.
Ugh, this is terrible. I had heard that Lord Macnarian had met a rather unfortunate end after his wife passed away, but I did not know the circumstances until now. And by the looks of this journal, he was in great grief right before his death, and must have plummeted to his death from the hot springs out back. If you're up to it, I'd suggest looking around for any clues. I seriously doubt that there will be any out there, as this all happened decades ago, but you never know. And our work is obviously not finished with the placing of the painting.
Oh, so very astute of you. Really, just absolutely top-notch detecting. Out of curiosity, how do I get... Okay, I can just wander out now. Now, I have no idea what sort of clue I should be looking for. I doubt there's going to be a conveniently floating journal. You know, because I probably would have noticed it. Although maybe the ghost could help out and have one magically appear. I'm still missing Inigo. I've decided to leave him where he was because I have a feeling he really doesn't want to join me. Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm looking for something. That is not exactly the most specific direction I've ever given myself. But hey, looking for... It wouldn't be in the safe house itself, would it? No. He did say I should check out here. And I'm going to pick things, not because I need them, but because I want to eliminate them. Wait. Sit on the bench. I'm going to assume that really isn't going to help. Now, he He fell off, which means I suppose it... Oh, I've never actually been along here. Commission contract! Really? This little piece of paper has been here, weathering... It's the ghost, isn't it? There's no way that piece of paper would have stayed here, even if it was wedged between two pieces of stone like that. It would have been snowed on, rained on. Inigo probably would have whittled on it at some point. I mean, this is exactly the sort of place where he'd stand and... Actually, no, it isn't. Good grief. He'd probably stand right about there. But he'd probably get wind blow back and it'd be covered in that as well, right? It would be an... Now, I don't want to touch it. I'm going to assume it was placed by the ghost who knew I'd be looking for it at this point. Commission contract. Burgess Olfstead of Huffingard agrees to sculpt one life-size statue in the likeness of Lady Aurelia Macnarian using a provided oil painting as reference and hewn from natural marble provided by the patron, Niles Macnarian, for the sum of 8,000 septins. The amount of 4,000 septins has been paid in advance, with the rest payable prior to delivery of the work. So we owe them 4,000. And if we could perhaps get that sculpture in the museum, our ghost would desist in his ghostingness, or perhaps become slightly more useful. I mean, I could imagine a ghost being a kind of, useful thing. Plus, a marble statue, that's got to be a thing of interest, right? Bring in a few more paying customers. Might well make up the 4,000 pretty quickly. Not that that's a major issue. I am stinking rich. That doesn't mean I want to waste my money, but 4,000 on a marble statue? I mean, marbles... I was going to say, marble statues, a bit of a status thing, but also, compared to the alternatives. Although, is it a little odd that right now, as creepy as they are, I'm beginning to think, oh my god, the money we could make. Mannequins walking around in the exhibits. We could get them to do reconstruction battles. Yeah, I don't want to be a circus. I don't want to be a circus manager. No, I don't. Yeah, marble statue, far more status, far more refined. Where is... Oh, good grief. I find myself wanting to actually ask one of these mannequins if they've seen him. I can't find him any... Oh, really? You just hang outside here in the rain? Yes, I did. What have you been doing? I found this letter.
Simply amazing. To think that this small bit of animal parchment has been wedged between two rocks dangling from the cliffs out there all this time, being ravaged by the winds and the rain and the snow year after year, and it's still persistent.
And potentially
Perhaps
other
it was
things.
the will of Niles Macnarian that preserved it so we might take action on it.
Yeah.
Burgess Olfstead, is it? I do recall an Olfstead by the name of Morgaine, who is a stonecutter. He lives down by Catless Farm, if I recall. He may know something about this contract. I'd take it to him and see what you can find out about what happened to the statue his great-great-grandfather carved.
Great-great-grandfather, good grief. So, go down there, offer 4,000 for a statue, hopefully that was complete. They better not be saying, well, we got compound interest, this thing's now worth... I mean, I know I can afford it, but I'm going to feel a little peeved and cheated. And then I'm going to go back later and steal the money. I may even do that anyway. I mean, if I give him 4,000 gold coins and he puts it in a place that's not particularly secure, he's only got himself to blame, really. I do hope whoever I'm here to see doesn't mind being woken up or is conveniently waiting for me in the middle of the night. That also works. Okay, Morgaine Olfstead. Let me guess, you couldn't sleep. Was a ghost whispering in your ear?
Can I help you with something?
Do you know anything about this contract? Please forgive the yellow stains. It's not my fault.
Contract? What's this? Oh dear, this is my great-great-grandfather's name. He was a sculptor and a stonecutter by trade. Passed down through the family to me as well. So after 3 generations, are you finally here to make good on this and collect the statue?
Yes. Could we have a little less attitude? I am appearing out in the middle of the night, offering to give you a large sum of money for something I didn't actually ask for. I'd say, all things considered, you're getting a pretty good deal. But wait, that is a point. So the statue is here. You still have it. I'm guessing that's probably not something I could sneak back later and take. Probably have to have it delivered.
Well, yes. It's been gathering dust in our cellar for ages. None of us had the heart to sell it since great-great-grandfather apparently didn't feel right about selling it because it was half paid for already.
Okay, well, I've got the other 4,000. Could you please take it to the museum as soon as possible?
Absolutely. I'll get some hands and we'll cart it on up there by tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What? Oh. Every now and again, here and there, someone will start to pray. Yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea why that man is dead. No idea whatsoever. I may have looked like I briefly recalled an incident here, but it was... Never mind.